This is the only comparison video you'll ever have to watch about Lovable versus Bolt, because I made the exact same website with the exact same prompts comparing the full set of features and more than that, so you can choose the best one for you. If that seems okay, let's dive in. Let's be honest, guys, this is very similar products. On the Lovable.dev website, we have create apps and website by chatting with AI. On the Bolt.dev website, we have create stunning apps and website by chatting with AI, which is the exact same value proposition. The website looks the same. You can see Lovable here, Bolt here. It's very similar. And when it comes to creating actually an app, here's the app I created on Lovable. Here's the app I created on Bolt. This is the same. They even use the same logo here and here. Honestly, everything is very similar, so this comparison is going to be fast. In terms of minor feature differences, what we have is that I feel like Bolt is slightly behind in terms of features. First, Lovable released their backends 1.5 months after, 1 month after, Bolt released their backends. Now, Lovable recently released Shopify, probably in a few weeks, Bolt will release Shopify. So, in my opinion, Lovable is slightly more advanced in terms of minor optimization and even SEO. Talking about SEO, let's look at SEO on both platforms. So Lovable isn't indexed at all because the HTML isn't rendered correctly at the build, which is a big problem because you're basically invisible to search engines. And on Bolt, well, they fixed this problem, which is honestly very good, but it's overall not very optimized. So you don't have robots.txt, you don't have sitemaps, everything that you need as a website. Well, you don't have them mostly on both. So if you want to actually fix this problem, the good thing is that it's doable, and the bad thing is that you have to do it. But if you want to fix these problems and to actually be visible on the internet in order to have visitors, in order to get clients, in order to make money, well, you can simply go on the first link of the description. You'll be able to find prompts and a video attached to these prompts where you will be able to actually fix all of these SEO problems for your Bolt and Lovable website. That's very important, otherwise you won't be findable on the internet. But let's go back to the actual user experience. So, in my opinion, the user experience reality is basically most users ask Lovable or Bolt to do something incredible, build me my 1 million RR SaaS without M dashes, please. Well, it doesn't work on both. And honestly, it's very similar on both. So the minor differences is more vibe differences that I felt when I tested, but in my opinion, it's really similar. Look, again, on the front end, they almost use the same product. It's a shameless copy paste. I will not say which copy which, but I have my little opinion about it, and I respect it because they've become a great company. Now, pricing breakdown. Both Pro plans are $25. Lovable has a free breakdown, and Bolt also has a free plan. The difference is that Lovable works in terms of messages, so it's the number of messages that you actually send to the AI, and Bolt works in terms of token, which is basically a mirror of how the models, the AI models, actually charge them behind. So I would prefer on that point the pricing of Lovable, just because a message-based credit is just easier to understand than a token-based credit. I don't know exactly how I'm consuming these tokens. I don't know if one big message, how many tokens is this? I don't know. It is difficult to actually follow. I think messages is way easier. And in my opinion, on the vibe thing I did, in the vibe check I did, Lovable is also cheaper in terms of how much it consumes over time. Now, the vibe review again. I use vibe a lot, yes. The vibe review. So I checked all over the reviews on the internet, and Bolt has a lower review overall on product trend. 4.4 is still very good. Lovable is at 4.6, which is at the end, again, almost the same, even though Lovable is in front. Lovable has a Trustpilot with 5 on 5, which is very good. The difference from what I understood in terms of Reddit, so I checked the Reddit, and the Reddit really say that the Bolt support isn't good and they need to be faster on the support, when Lovable is a bit better, but still Lovable is also flooded by the mass of users they just acquired. So at the end of the day, my preferred choice is Lovable because they're slightly more advanced in terms of feature. it's cheaper and more understandable the way they are charging us. And it's not perfectly SEO optimized yet, but I know they're working on it. I saw some documentation. I talked to them on the support. I know they're working on the SEO. And while the SEO isn't really good, well, you can just go in the description on the first thing in order to fix all the SEO problems of your Lovable website in order to have actual clients with SEO, be actually visible on the search engines. Well, if this is what you want, first link of the description. If not, well, that's okay. See you in the next video. It was Ben.